Today we are going to see projection of planes. Projection of planes. Okay. Here, as we see in the lines, there are several conditions. Similarly, here also you see the different conditions. Okay. That is a plane. First condition, a plane parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. Second condition, a plane parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. Next condition, a plane parallel to both HP and VP. Next condition, a plane parallel to VP and inclined to HP. A plane parallel to HP and inclined to VP. Next, a plane inclined to both HP and VP. This is the condition. Here you can know this is a plane. You know this is a plane because this is a two-dimensional figure. It is a rectangular plane having no thickness. Okay, that's a three-dimensional having no thickness. It becomes two-dimensional. It is a two-dimensional. You see, it is a rectangular plane. This plane is first condition. It is parallel to HP. No, this is HP, horizontal plane. It is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. You know, it is perpendicular to VP. This is the VP plane. This is the horizontal plane. That's why I show like that. It is perpendicular to VP and parallel to HP. Okay. What is the second condition? It is parallel to VP. The plane is parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. You see, it is perpendicular to HP. Then this is the next condition. A plane parallel to both HP and VP. It is parallel to this and this is also parallel. Okay. Then you have to obtain a plane which may be parallel to both HP and VP. Next condition, it is parallel to HP, parallel to VP. This is parallel to VP and inclined to HP. It should make some inclination. Make some inclination. Then this is the condition parallel to HP and inclined to VP. You make some inclination. Make some inclination to VP. Okay. Then incline to both HP and VP. It is make some inclination to HP and it makes some inclination to VP. If it is like that, how the drawing should be occurred? We take one by one and we see the problems. Okay. First condition we have to take. What is the condition we have to take? First question, take it. A plane ABCD. Have to take a question. First question, first condition. A plane ABCD of 30 mm into 40 mm. It is a rectangular lambda. That is the rectangular plane. Is parallel to HP, perpendicular to VP, in which one edge of the plane is 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. This is the question. Okay, for that we have to draw a line, same condition, and we put it is the first quadrant, VP by HP. Since the plane is parallel to HP, you know this is a line. Where is this plane paper? Yeah. It is parallel to HP, then you can obtain it as a line. Okay, on front view you can obtain this as a line, and top view you obtained as a rectangle. Here this edge, okay, you take any one edge. This edge is, what is the condition? 10 mm above HP. This is the horizontal plane, 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of it. If it is 10 mm in front of it, you can leave 15 mm. Okay, that's why you have to put a point, 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. Here the line, any one edge, whether you have take it as a longer edge or shorter edge. If they say it is a longer edge, you can put as a longer edge. Okay, this is the point. And where is the true shape occur? The top view. You can put the top view. You can put it as a small letter A, B, C, D. This is the top view, okay, rectangular object. Their front view, when you see from here, which is visible, this is visible, A dash, B dash. Which are invisible? D dash and C dash. That is, this inner edge should be within bracket. This should be without bracket. Okay, this is the plane, plane which is perpendicular to HP and perpendicular to VP and parallel to HP. HP parallel. This is parallel. When you have to rotate, you can obtain it. Whether you have to see any conditions. Or you understand? Similarly, if the same plane you have to take, it is perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. The same condition, what the image should be, the same question. You have to take the same thing, VP by HP. I put in the same line because for reference you have to take it. Is it visible? No problem. Okay. 10 mm above HP, 15 mm in front of VP. Here it is parallel to VP. If it is parallel to VP, where the true image occurs? Here. Okay, and perpendicular, when you see from the top, you can obtain the top view as a line. You can see from the top view as a line. Therefore, this is the true image. This is the true image. You can draw. You can draw a true image on the top view. Then you have to name it A, B, C, D. This is front view. You put it as a dash. On the top view, which are visible? A and B are visible. You have to put without bracket. D is invisible, within bracket. C is invisible. You have to put within bracket. Okay, this is the second condition. This is the second condition. And third condition, if it is parallel to both HP and VP, then what is the condition? Take another sum. The square lamina of side 40 mm is parallel to both HP and VP, and the plane is, and the lamina is 15 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. The question is like that. You have to similarly have to draw a line. Okay, and 10 mm, 15 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. Here they don't say whether it is parallel or perpendicular or anything. We have to take as a view a square lamina which is parallel. We draw a parallel to HP. If they give, then you have to draw. Otherwise, you have to draw them as parallel and front. Parallel to both HP and VP. You have to draw their image. Okay. To draw A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. Similarly, here you have to draw A, B, C, D. Like this, you have to draw their groups. Okay. Next condition. A plane perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. You take a square lamina of 40 mm is parallel to VP and inclined 30 degree to HP. 30 degree to HP, in which the edge of the lamina, any one edge, square means one edge, any one of the edges, edge of the lamina is 15 mm above HP and 20 mm in front of VP. 20 mm in front of VP. It is parallel to HP, inclined 30 degree. You can see it is inclined 30 degree. You understand? It is parallel to HP and inclined 30 degree to VP. Then object should occur. Before going to this, if an object is inclined 30 degree, okay, if it is inclination, before that it should be look like that, parallel. Okay, before that it look like as parallel and perpendicular only. Okay, the surface is like that, then only you make an inclination. In inclination, if it makes an inclination means before that is perpendicular. Is it correct or not? Before that it becomes perpendicular, then only you turn it as inclination. The same condition here also you have to follow. First you have to make a square lamina 15 mm above HP. What do you want? Please mute your phone. This is the simple position. This is the position. If it is parallel to HP, this is the condition. Okay, then you have to take this line. You have to name A, B, C, D. Then you have to name it A dash, B dash, within bracket D dash, here C dash. This is the simple position. After that you make an inclination. Okay. Now this line is inclined. From here, this line, this edge, okay, is inclined. What is the inclination? 30 degree. If it is inclined 30 degree, the same line, you have to make the inclination and mark it as A dash within bracket D dash, here B dash within bracket C dash. Then you draw a line parallel to it. From here you have to draw perpendicular lines, and here you draw a line parallel to the reference line. Then find the intersecting line A dash and A, mark it as A1. B and B dash, mark it as B. C dash and C, mark it as C. D dash and D, mark it as D1. All the thing you mark it as D1. This is the final view of an plane, a square plane which makes an angle of 30 degree inclination. Here, this is the answer. Theta equal to 30 degree. You have to put theta equal to 30 degree. If it is makes an inclination 30 degree. You understand? Makes an inclination of 30 degree. Then the same thing, a plane parallel to HP and inclined to VP. For that, if you take a pentagonal lamina, pentagonal lamina of side 20 mm. Of side 20 mm is parallel to HP, and inclined 40 degree to VP. Inclined 40 degree to VP, in which the lamina, the edge of the lamina, okay, in which the edge of the lamina is 10 mm above HP and 20 mm in front of VP. Okay, no problem. Which edge, instead of it, you have to take the surface of the lamina. Okay, no problem. Edge is enough. The surface, if you want, you have to make it. Edge of the lamina is 10 mm above HP, 15 mm, 20 mm in front of HP. Here you have to take a pentagonal. Okay, this is the edge. So if you take, it is parallel to HP. Parallel to HP and inclined to VP. If it is inclined, if it is parallel means where is the true shape occur? True shape parallel to HP and inclined to VP. Okay. If it makes an inclination to HP, the true shape occurred on the top view. Since if it is like that, then only you make an inclination. Then you make an inclination. If it is like that, then only you make an inclination. Therefore, it is parallel. Therefore, the edge should be occur above. This is a of what size? 20 mm. If you take 20 mm, you put this is a pentagonal lamina. Okay, this is a pentagonal lamina, which is 10 mm above HP. The line you have to take it 10 mm above HP and 20 mm in front of HP. 20 mm in front of HP. Now you have to draw their image on this line. Here on 20 mm you have to obtain the image. You have to name them as A, B, C, D, E. Here correspondingly this is the dash. Here you can obtain the image A, this is B, C, this is inside between bracket you have, this is D, put within bracket. D and E are inside, you have to put within the. Now this surface which makes an inclination of, what is the angle? 40 degrees. The surface which makes an inclination of 40 degrees. VP by HP. You take any angle point, make the surface. The surface, you take what is the distance? This distance and this distance. You take any point. You have to mark. A within bracket E, B, this is D, this is within bracket D and E. Then you draw a line perpendicular to reference line at each and every point. Each and every point you draw a line. Each and every point you draw a line. Okay. Now draw a line parallel to the reference line at each and every point. Then you have to find the intersecting point. Here A and A dash. A and A dash, the intersecting point is A1 dash. Here B and B dash. Here you mark it as B1 dash. C. This is C. C and C dash. C1 dash. D and D dash. D1 dash. E and E dash. E1 dash. Now you join the image. All the point. This is the final. If it makes an inclination, then the pentagon should be, the pentagonal lamina should be like that. Now you put the inclination. What is inclination? Pi equal to 40 degree. You have to put pi equal to 40 degree. You understand? If you have any doubt up to these conditions? No. Next we see They are a plane which is inclined to both HP and VP. If it is inclined to both HP and VP, how the plane should be. There are 2 or 3 more sums we have to see, then you can get an idea. Take a rectangular lamina this paper is not needed. A rectangular lamina ABCD is 25 mm into 40 mm. Okay, is 10 is 25 mm in which the longer edge of the lamina is parallel to HP. Is parallel to HP. On the surface of the lamina is 30-degree inclined to HP, where the diagonal of the lamina is 40-degree to VP. Diagonal of the lamina is 40-degree to VP. If they give the condition above HP or below, then you have to take. Otherwise, you have to take your own dimensions. Parallel to VP and in HP கொடுத்திருக்கலாம் and in VP எப்படி வேணா கொடுத்திருக்கலாம், but it is parallel சொல்லிருக்காங்க. Okay, they have to say it is parallel to HP. If it is parallel to HP, then where is the true position? Here. Okay, a rectangular position. They can't say it is 25 mm into 40. It is a rectangular position. It is parallel, then it automatically to perpendicular, otherwise we have to make some information. Okay, here the image. You name it as A, B, C, D, A dash, B dash, then after C dash, D dash. Here the surface, this is the surface. The surface makes an inclination of 30-degree to HP. You make a 30-degree inclination. Theta equal to 30-degree inclination. Then you put this point. The point you have to split and you have to make it. You take any point and mark it from here to here. This is the line. You mark it as A dash within bracket B dash. This is C dash within bracket. Then you draw a line perpendicular to the reference line. Now you draw a line parallel to the reference line. Now you find the point, intersecting point, A dash and A. Same as A1. B dash and B is B1. C dash and C, C1. D dash and D, D1. Okay, now you joined it. Now you join the rectangular lamina. Here they say the diagonal. This is the diagonal. Any one of the diagonal which makes an angle of 40 degree. Now this diagonal you turn it to 40 degree. Okay, this is the diagonal. Otherwise, if they say any one of the side, you turn this side as 40 degree. Now it may be 40 degree means you take any point, make 40 degree inclination. This line, what is the angle? 45 degree. Therefore, you can make some changes. It is somewhat diagonal. Okay. If the diagonal means you draw it here, it may be 45 degree. There should be some variations. Then you take the point as A1, B1, C1, D1. You have to reproduce it at an inclination of 40 degree. Whatever the image you make here and you turn. This is the line from which you have to make this angle. This is correct angle. This angle you have to make it. Then you have to mark it and you have to reproduce as it is. Okay, then you have to draw a line perpendicular to the reference line. Okay, then draw a line parallel to the reference line. You mark the point, all the points. Here A and this A1 dash. Here A dash, A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash. Now you join these objects. This is the rectangular lamina. This is the final image. This is the final image when a rectangular lamina which is inclined to both HP and VP. The rectangular lamina is inclined, the surface inclined and the diagonal inclined. Okay, if it is inclined to both the plane, this is the final image you can obtain. You understand? Okay, if it is inclined to both HP and VP, this is the condition. Next, if you take instead of lamina, rectangular lamina, we take a circle.